Numerous charges are pending against a 40-year-old male after an investigation found stolen vehicles on a property east of Boyle today. Now, about $200,000 worth of property was seized. RCMP say the 9 stolen vehicles and various other equipment are alleged to be from the Lac-La-Biche, Cold Lake, Fort McMurray and Edmonton areas. Now, among the items found include a travel trailer and a side-by-side. Police say the owners of the equipment will be contacted to arrange recovery of their property. The investigation is ongoing. With temperatures warming up, melting ice isn't expected to cause major flooding in our region, despite the amount of snow we received this winter. But as Victor Kaiser tells us, the risk of flooding could still exist.
A good chance that if something isn't quite right in the house, that it could easily happen.
Travis's supplies are ready, but given the past winter, there hasn't been much damage when it comes to basement flooding.
It's been pretty dry as far as flooding due to runoff. The snow melted slowly and we kind of had a break there, a cool spell to slow things down even more.
However, in a developing city like Lloydminster, both old and new homes could still be at risk.
Pretty much there's a variety. Older houses, you get a lot of seepage. In the newer homes, you've got some pump issues. If the pump isn't working properly, you can see a lot of flooding due to that.
If you've been affected by basement flooding, there isn't a lot that can be done except for repairs, possibly a full restoration. Now, it's expensive, but there are ways to prevent such damage from happening.
Well, I would recommend checking your sump pump, pull up on the float, make sure it kicks in and it's pumping out properly. You know, drainage, if you see any water pooling towards your house, that sort of thing, that can be an indicator that there's going to be a seepage issue.
Typically, flood restoration costs on average anywhere between $5,000 and $20,000. Victor Kaiser, Newcap News.
Well, busy is a term that, well, isn't foreign to many of us. Time management can become an art when deciding where to spend that free time. Now, across the country this week, volunteers are being recognized for the selfless time they give on a regular basis. Annika Notveit visits a local not-for-profit organization this afternoon and has more on volunteering in the community.
Eve Wagner sorts through secondhand clothes like it's second nature. She's been volunteering for close to 5 years at the store and doesn't ever regret it.
It does give you a good feeling, you know, that you have done something with your day, you know.
About 70 volunteers serve at the Lloydminster Interval Society, and staff say without them, they wouldn't be able to provide the services they do within the community.
They do amazing work for us, and without them we really wouldn't be able to provide, you know, our our second stage facility and all of our community programs. So yeah.
And it's not just the Interval Society that leans heavily on volunteers, but many organizations around Lloydminster. There's the Vic Juba Community Theatre, minor hockey leagues, and the Canadian Cancer Society, just to name a few. Without these people giving of their time, we would be looking at a very different community dynamic.
The big community events that we see in Lloydminster wouldn't happen without volunteers, be that Canada Day, Winterfest, Hockey Day in Canada, Relay for Life.
And Wagner would like to encourage those who want to volunteer, saying she enjoys the social part of it.
Here, you get together with the same people, you know. Every time I come, there's some of the same people working here.
We're in our 22nd year of running our secondhand store, so we have volunteers that have been with us for 22 years.
And they won't be closing their doors anytime soon. But staff say they can always use another helping hand at the store, and even a few hours makes a difference. All the information can be found on the website at intervalhome.ab.ca. Annika Notveit, Newcap News.
Well, getting kids to go offline and actually go outside can be a battle for some parents, but an after-school initiative is getting kids involved in sports, all while getting a crash course on the importance of healthy living. Hear more as this week's Beyond the Classroom.
Hit, good try. Swing. Good try, good try.
It was play ball for dozens of students involved in the Lloydminster Kids in Motion after-school program. Now, it's a partnership between the Public School Division, the Lloydminster in Motion Committee, and the city. The goal, to get kids moving.
With childhood obesity rates and type 2 diabetes on the rise in children, this is an opportunity during those after-school hours from 3:30 to 6 o'clock to keep kids off the couch, away from TV, away from video games, and be out and active.
In its 4th year, the program has proven to be quite successful. More than 100 students from grades 1 to 6 have enrolled. The kids, in groups of 72, show up to play all kinds of sports every Tuesday and Thursday.
For the first year in grade 2, I just wanted to try it out, but this year I'm probably going to, because I really liked it, so I'm probably going to go all the way up to grade 6.
For some kids, they get the chance to play a sport they may not have had the chance to before. They're also treated to a healthy snack when they get there. It's all part of the plan to get these kids moving.
If you have kids like once a week, even if doing physical activity, running around, hopefully they pick it up and be like, hey mom, can we just go and play catch one day? And hopefully that just furthers on in them doing baseball on their own maybe, or just doing sports.
And the feedback from the students has been great, now especially for those looking to add more playtime in their day.
We get more time we get like an hour and so here, and at school we only get half an hour of gym and 15 minutes of recess.
The program has now wrapped up for the school year, but it will be back this fall.